Hey everybody, it's time for our next karma break. So we're actually going to start in hands and knees. So if you've got a knee pad available or you've got a folded blanket or a towel, whatever, get that for your knees and join me. So coming to hands and knees to our table position, we're going to do some cat-cows. So we're going to take a breath in and you're going to lift your tailbone, sink your belly, lift your heart, and gently lift your gaze. Now as you exhale, tuck the tailbone, gather in the belly, push up between those shoulder blades, let your chin move towards your chest. Inhale, start the tailbone, sink the belly, lift your heart, look forward. Exhale, tuck and round and move that chin towards your chest. Let's do one more. Inhale from the tailbone. Belly, lift your heart, look forward. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the upper back, move that chin towards your chest. Good. Now we'll press back to a child's pose. So the knees are going to go wide, big toes together. Sink your hips towards your heels and walk your hands out and just bow toward the floor. If you'd like to support your head, you can rest it on the floor if you can reach it, or let your head rest on your forearms. Take some big breaths. Child's pose is a quiet, centering, safe place. And we'll bring ourselves up. Now we're going to do a variation of side child's pose, and I'm going to turn this way just so you can see a little better. We're going to bring our knees together. You're going to walk your hands, let's say to the right to begin with. Now your hands are going to go out in front of you. Try not to keep your hands here. You're going to stretch them out in front of you. Then you're going to sink your hips back down directly to your heels. And we're just going to bow to our right. You're going to feel a strong stretch along the whole left side of your body. That kind of goes up into your underarm. And that is normal. And we're breathing. Let your exhales make you a little heavier, sinking into that stretch. We'll take one more breath here. And then we'll bring ourselves up. And we're going to walk our way over to the left. So here again, the hands are in front of you. And your hips are going directly back down to your heels. And you'll feel that same stretch on the right side. Once again, you might feel that it feels different. Less intense, more intense, maybe even the same. Breathe. Good. Now we're going to bring ourselves back up, coming back to our hands and knees. Now we're going to do our thread the needle, so I'm going to stay in this position. Let's take our left hand underneath our nose. Take your right hand to your hip. Now you're going to push on the floor with that left hand. Lift your right shoulder and breathe. Now if it doesn't hurt your right shoulder, you can stretch that arm up. Now we're going to take that right arm. It's going to go underneath your left, and you're going to reach out to the left as much as you can so that your right shoulder comes down to the floor. You can put your head on your left hand. And here we're going to direct our breath to up between the shoulder blades. Feel those shoulder blades expand as you inhale, relaxing back as you exhale. Take one more breath here with me. Beautiful. We're going to come up and we'll do the other side. Right hand on the nose, left on your hip. Push on the floor. Turn your heart to the left. And if it doesn't hurt your left shoulder, take that arm up. And then we'll take that left hand under, and we're going to reach it out to the right until our left shoulder finds the floor. Our head finds our hand. And again, we direct our breath into that space between the shoulder blades. Take one more breath with me. And then we'll bring ourselves up. And we'll sink back to our child's pose. Knees wide, big toes together, hips to heels, and again, walking those arms out, resting your head on the floor if it can reach, supporting your head with your arms if you need to. Big, soft breath. And then gently walk your way up. We'll just simply take a seat. Rest your hands. Take a moment to let all that settle. Take a moment to feel how you feel. And thank you for joining me on this Karma break. I hope that it was a bright spot in your day and hope it makes you feel better and can do whatever you're going to do the rest of the day even better. Namaste.